You've said that you want to build maximum consensus on this reform. There's no consensus in your own party, there's no consensus in the Parliament, there's no consensus in feminist groups, and even in the LGBT community. This has become a very polarised debate. How do you get that consensus?
Well, I think what we need to do as a government is to explain very clearly what we are doing, which is about changing the process of how to gain a gender recognition
But that has been explained, a lot of people are still opposed to it, they just don't agree.
I do, and I still see areas where people have concerns, where we have repeatedly said that the bill will have no effect, for example, on women's safe spaces, on women's refugees and on women's prisons. So
but you're saying that there are a lot of groups, a lot of informed people would say it will have. So how do you get that consensus?
Well, I would respectfully disagree that it will have any impact on the Equality Act and on how those exemptions take place.
So that's not consensus?
No, but it's important what I would like to do. I mean, this debate absolutely has generated a lot of heat. There are areas where there is strong oppositions, either because the government's not going far enough or the government's going too far. And what I would ask everyone involved in this debate is to try and make sure that we're carrying on this debate in a respectful fashion, where people are recognising that there are different opinions on this, and work forward to see if there's a way of developing a solution to this. As I say, we need a process in Scotland. We are required to have a process in Scotland about gender recognition. What I'm trying to achieve is a way where I think we are taking away the medicalisation of the current process and the burden it was creating and the impact that was having on mental health and well-being within the trans community. And we need to find a way of being able to do that, but absolutely along that way be able to reassure women in particular that there is no threat whatsoever to their rights as part of that process.
Is this reform actually going to happen?
Well, I'm absolutely determined that we can move this forward. Again, I've spoken to people in the trans community that tell me the difference it will make. Now, it's very important that we recognise that as a government, as a society, that there are people who, because of the current legislative framework, have an impact on their mental health, have higher suicide rates. We need to take that exceptionally seriously, and we need to be able to ensure that we can develop a policy that ensures that that process is a kinder one to those who have to go through it. Still rigorous, but it can be done in a kind way.